Hello everybody, so I'm very happy to introduce for you another new lesson today. Of course, last time we discussed future arrangement to express, of course, future. I think that it was easy for you to express different arrangements in the future because you sent me on WhatsApp different answers and different feedbacks, right? And I'm very happy about this. So today we will see future in a different way in this lesson, of course, and we see, of course, some vocabulary related to music. So we get started and look at the title here. We have it. It will be cool. Okay, so it means that we are going to deal with will and going to, as you can see right here on grammar, future with going to and will. And in vocabulary we see some vocabulary that is related to instruments and music. Fine, so we go directly as we used to listen to this texts, right? Or listen to these people stating their opinions about music, about their future plans right here. Okay, so as you can see, we have different instruments for music. So the people are going to talk about music generally. So we listen and then we of course answer the questions in comprehension after. And before that we have here, read the article. Are you similar to Iya or Stuart? And that's what you are going to tell me after after listening. Okay, of course via WhatsApp.
Unit 2, Music and Film. Lesson A. It'll be cool. Exercise 1. Read the article. Are you similar to Ella or Stuart?
Monday the 20th of April. Word on the street. This week, we're talking about music. How important is it to you? And how do you usually listen to it? Ella Roberts, 15.
Music is quite important to me. I don't play any instruments, but I listen to lots of music. I like R&B best. I'm going to get an MP3 player on Friday for my birthday. I know because I saw it in Mum's bag. I'm going to make playlists for different moods. In fact, I think I'll make a playlist for my birthday party on Saturday. It'll be cool. I don't think I'll use my CD player much in the future, because they probably won't make CDs anymore.
Stuart Keenan, 16.
I love music. I play the keyboard in a band. We play rock mostly, and some pop. I'm not going to be a professional musician. I want to be an architect. But music will always be important to me. I'm quite old-fashioned because I collect CDs and I've also got some vinyl records. I listen to music on the radio too.
Tom Jacobs, record producer, has some ideas about the future of music.
Some people will continue to buy CDs, but I think most people will probably download their music from the internet. Webcasts and podcasts are popular, and I can see that they're going to be even more important in the future.
Great. So after listening, you are going to tell me, are you similar to Iya or Stuart, and that's what you will send me on an audio file on WhatsApp. Right now we move to comprehension questions. So here we're going to do it together right here. We have Iya enjoys, okay, playing an instrument or listening to music, and of course this one is already done here, so Iya enjoys listening to music. Number 2, at the moment she's got an MP3 player or a CD player. What do you think? Yes. So of course an MP3 player, okay. Number 3, her party is on Friday or the day after her birthday. Yes. Of course B, the day after her birthday, which is on Saturday, okay. 4, Stuart's planning to be a musician or an architect. So of course it's a musician, right? A musician. He likes old-fashioned music or ways of listening to music. Yes, okay. So it's ways of listening to music. Number 6, Tom thinks most people will be like Iya or Stuart. So it's Iya. So it's A. Okay. So these are the answers for this part of comprehension questions. Great. So now I would like that we move to the next exercise, which is about vocabulary, and we'll see types.
Exercise 4A.
Okay, so we see here types of music and musical instruments. So here remember, you should remember. I will play it, and after listening, you will name the types of music, 1 to 6. So we have 6 types of music, right? Then you know, after answering this or after listening, you will write down the types of music from 1 to 6. Then you send them to me back on WhatsApp to check with you and to correct things. So here you could go to page 127 to check the word bank, right? To check the word bank about these things. Okay, so we listen.
Exercise 4A. Recall. Listen and name the types of music 1 to 6. Then check the word bank on page 127. 1. Two. 3. 4.
5.
5.
Sometimes I have to question my ability. Is it really worth pursuing a career with no stability? 1 minute you're here, next minute you're gone. It's like you just disappear when they finish playing your song. I'ma keep on, keep strong, beat on track. What's to stop us if our lyrics and our beats sound fat? It's not as if our lyrics or our beats sound whack. So tell us why you wanna try and keep links back.
6.
Yes, so these are the types of music you listen to, and I hope that you send me back all the types of music after checking the word bank, of course. So now here we have for the extension, vocabulary, to extend your vocabulary. So here we have listen and repeat, then match the pictures 1 to 8 on page 16 with the names of the instruments. Which instruments are not in the picture. So if we go back to this picture, so we have here 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here we have 8 instruments. Okay, I would like you to name or to give a name to each instrument from 1 to 8, and tell me about them, right? Either on writing the names, or you just speak them out in an audio file on WhatsApp, right? So I'm waiting for that. So now we shall listen to the words, to check how they are pronounced, the pronunciation. Okay. So let's...
Exercise 4B. Extension. Listen and repeat. Then match the pictures 1 to 8 on page 16 with the names of the instruments. Which instruments are not in the pictures?
Cello, clarinet, drums, flute, acoustic guitar, lead guitar, bass guitar, keyboard, piano, saxophone, trumpet, violin.
All right, after listening to the pronunciation of the words, so it's up to you now to send me back the answers. So now we move to speak and write 5A, and here you have to talk about yourselves, all right? Ask and answer the questions in pairs. So here you have the questions, okay? What types of music do you like? So each one of you will express about his types of music or his favorite types of music. Who are your favorite performers? Okay. Do you play any instruments? Which instruments would you like to play? And how do you usually listen to music? Okay, so you write your answers and then you send me them back, right? So to check and to communicate with you, of course. Fine. So after we are done with this, so I would like to take you to the use of will and going to, right? So we'll have some explanation about will and going to. Okay, fine. Okay, so here we have will versus going to, right? Okay, will versus going to. We have will we use will to express future actions decided at the moment of speaking. It means immediate decision. Okay, I'll have a salad now. It means that you didn't think about this action before, or you didn't plan this action, right? So you have just it just pops up, and then you want to do it, right? For example, I'll have a salad now, right? So it's an immediate decision. Number 2, express a prediction based on personal opinions or experiences. A prediction is, something that you expect to happen, that you are not sure, something that you are not sure of to happen in the future. And here I think United will win the game. Okay, so I'm not sure that this team, will win the game. It's just a prediction. Okay, it's just an opinion. Now express a future fact, the sun. Okay, so future fact, a future truth. Okay, a future truth. Example, we have the sun will rise tomorrow. Okay, so that's we all know that the sun rises every day. Okay, for going to express future plans decided before the moment of speaking. So here, future plans, it means a plan, it means something that you prepared for. So here, prior plans, okay, plans that you arranged for before. We have an example. I'm going to visit my aunt next Friday. Right, I'm going to visit my aunt next Friday. It means that I am sure 90% of visiting, my aunt next Friday. It's a plan. Express a prediction based on present evidence. Okay, evidence, a proof. Okay, something that is, touchable, something that you can see, something that you feel, right? So here we have an example. Look at those black clouds. So you see clouds in the sky. It means that it is going to rain. Okay, what makes you sure of this? It's this black clouds. So this is our evidence, this is our proof that something is going to happen soon. And the last thing here, express that something is about to happen. Get back, the bomb is going to explode, right? So here, express something is about to happen, and this is of course clear, right? Now we go to here. Both will and going to can be used for making future predictions without having a real difference in meaning. Example, I think it will be foggy tomorrow. I think it's going to be foggy tomorrow. So sometimes we can use them exchangeably, with will and going to. So that's it for the explanation. I hope that it will be satisfactory to understand the difference between the two, and then we move to the book, right, to study more about this. So here in this chart we have future with going to and will. Let me read for you this sentences, these examples taken from the text. I am going to make playlists for different moods, and I am not going to be a professional musician. Webcasts are going to be even more important. Okay, so these first sentences are expressed with going to. So something that is going to happen for sure. It's a plan. Okay, it's a prediction with physical evidence, maybe, right? And the other ones we have, I think I'll make a playlist for my birthday. I think it's just an opinion. Okay, I think music will always be important to me. It's of course an opinion too. They probably won't make CDs anymore. I don't think people will download their music. Okay, so this is of course sentences expressed with will here, to express future in with the expressions. Now here we have to complete the rules. So what do we use for plans and intentions? And when we use present evidence to make predictions. So what do we use? For plans and intention, of course we use, yes, going to, okay, plans. And for predictions and decisions, okay, so decisions at the moment of speaking. At the moment of speaking, okay. I'm not talking about the prior decisions. No, okay. So here we use will. Okay, will for predictions and decisions. That's it. Okay. So this is all about will and going to in this part of grammar, right? So we shall move to the next thing, right? So here we are in the practice part in 6. So it says complete the interview with the record producer Tom Jacobs. Use the correct form of will or going to. So let's study the first example. What do you predict for the future of live music, Tom? So here we have what do you predict? Okay, so to predict, to expect. So of course, we will use will. Okay, right? So will people pay to see their favorite bands, or or they be happy with their MP3 players? So it's up to you to do this exercise, right? And you send me your answers back. Okay, so I think that the exercise is clear. So all you have to do is to use just will or going to, and depend on the previous explanation to have the correct answers. Right, so as I said, we'll move to this part again, and then of course we'll listen and answer these questions. So you stop the video, then you read the questions, and after that you answer them after listening. So let's listen.
Exercise 8. Listen to Stuart and answer the questions.
Tell me about your band, Stuart. Who's in it?
Well, there are 4 of us. I'm on keyboard, of course. My friend Danny plays the lead guitar. Rachel, from our youth club, is the lead singer, and she sometimes plays the saxophone. And her brother Matt is on bass guitar.
How often do you practice?
We try to practice every Saturday morning. And sometimes we meet in the week too, after school. But it's difficult.
Do you get many gigs?
Well, we get some. We play at the youth club once a month. And we play at parties and things like that.
So, do you earn a lot of money?
No, not really. We earn about £100 a gig, but of course there are 4 of us, so that's only £25 each, and we have to buy music and things too.
Well, perhaps you'll be rich and famous one day.
I'm not so sure about that. I don't think the band will continue next year.
Why not?
Well, Danny and Matt are going to leave school next year. They're going to go to university. It won't be the same. And Rachel's going to join an orchestra, so she'll be busy.
What about you? What are you planning to do?
Well, I'm going to take my A-level exams next year. Then I'll decide. I'd like to study architecture at university.
Good, right? So that's it. I think that it's easy to answer the questions. So please, when you finish this, you can go for more practice to page 116. And I will see you in the next video. Right, okay, that's it. Thank you.